looking at another one of my weird little elms. Don't remember when I started it. Can see where I was going with the design, but got some serious wire scarring at the top of the tree. I've got some down on the side of the tree. So going to have to unwire this and then eliminate all the unnecessary branches and twigs. So let's see if I can do it without snapping any branches off. No guarantees. So this one should be relatively easy to unwind. Wow. I spent a lot of time wiring this little guy. How to unwire it and prune it all back. It's growing quite vigorously. I don't remember if I had him in a sand tray, but in this kind of small training pot, sand tray would be really good. So this area up here has potential for me to really break the whole thing in half, but I'm not overly thrilled with the way the apex is looking, so I just may do that anyway. Alright, so that's eliminated. This area here, this branch did not survive the summer or the fall, so it's all brown and crunchy. So hopefully we'll stimulate a new bud. Alright. And what do we have? We have one more. Alright. So let's take a peek. Find the line. Crazy little jog there. Line is running up through there. Don't need that piece. Not sure where I want to go with the thickness on this one. This is thick enough and long enough. I can eliminate it. Now this piece sticking out the front here really does absolutely nothing for the design. Might have kept it as a fattener. I'm gonna keep that branch. I'm gonna keep the foliage on it, let him fatten up. This branch isn't doing anything for the design, using him to bulk up the bottom. This branch back here, I'm gonna let him run on, bulk out the back. This one's shooting down into the back. I don't see us bringing anything to the party, so we can eliminate that. And then the apex. What to do with the apex? I've got this wire scar in here. Got a potential new apex there. So let's get rid of the thick stuff going off in a direction that we don't need. This wants to be a back branch, so we'll shorten him and then put a wire on it. Against my better judgment, I'm going to rewire that, and I'll wire that down and see if I stay on top of them. So, time to inspect the roots. Got lots of arenaria and oxalis growing in here. So, pull that out. I'm already thinking about fertilizer. So I'm thinking I'm going to go with the organic on this one. This is a cute little plant. Mazis reptans or reptans. Some Tibetan wildflower that I adore. So we'll keep him. He tends to pop up all over the place, but I go out of my way to keep him because I really like the flower. Selaginella, which is a nice ground cover. Very shallow rooted, does not interfere with your watering and feeding of your trees. Kind of use it as a moisture meter. If the Selaginella is looking sad, then your soil is probably dry. Alright, so little nip, some soil. Ah, look at that. So there's my drain screen. This tree grew down and around. So I'll make a series of cuts along the perimeter of the root ball. Save the drain screens. Comb it out. Hit it with some Super Thrive and some fresh soilless media. No Osmocote on this one. I'm going to go with my organic fertilizer. So take my drain screens, clean them off. Layer of soil, and then we'll place him back in. Chopstick down and around. A little bit of soil. And then when you guys aren't watching, I'll wire him in place. Put one of my fertilizer cubes on him. Last bit of Super Thrive. Wire him in. Well, I'm not going to wire him in. He's not going to be outside. I don't have to worry about him getting blown off the shelf. Alright, so the usual like, subscribe, blah blah blah. But most importantly, go work on your trees.